Open for a radio. Stay open. Hey everybody, this is Larry, aka Blue Man Rule with Open Forum Radio, facetious and formerly of Prove Your Point, but I am here to discuss Super Galaxy Squadron EX. As you can see, I am playing on arcade, just going on the casual level. These shmups are really tough. This one is slightly different. You see the options you have. You can turn on and off rumble, screen shake. I turned the volume down a little bit just because I didn't want the music blazing in my ear, but it's really good music. So this game again was a code that I received, and as you can look and see, there are a lot of different ships that you can select from with several different types of firing I guess prototypes in them, and so I just chose the one that kind of fits my style, which is Cobalt. So I went with that, and so I fired the game up. Now, the first thing you notice is that the game has bars on the sides. Now, this is the EX mode. I think this is the updated mode. There's also a classic option, but that just affects some of the graphics on there. The gameplay itself isn't really involved at all, but it starts off. This is I believe the very beginning of the game, and as you can see, it's just giving me instructions. You fire with all the buttons, so your primary and secondary weapons fire immediately, and it's pretty smooth. This isn't even some of the best footage that I had. I had some much tougher levels. I think I may die in this thing here a little later on. But as you can see on the side, you have a health, combo meter, and hyper meter. Now the health meter is actually good in shmups because I am not a fan of the one and done on shmups. You get hit once and you die. This one you actually have health, and then as you can see, just picked up there a primary power up, which means my primary weapon powers up, and then my secondary weapon, which are the rockets, they power up as well. So if you pick up the secondary, and then there's also an eye. It's one that looks like a little eye, and that on the right, it actually levels up the hyper. So right, as you see, my hyper is already maxed out, and now I just picked up a secondary. So now my secondaries are going off and more powerful. I don't think they were showing up just a second ago, but the game is pretty simple. I mean, it's a shmup, but it's more like a Raiden, I guess. I guess that's what it is. Well, you know, it's instead of a left and right scroller, a horizontal, it's a vertical scroller, so it scrolls up and down. So it's the shmup from the old days, more like a Gallagher or something like that. But it's really fun, and it gets really challenging and really difficult. But the music in the game is great. The music is phenomenal. The artwork is very good. It nails the style that it's going for, and I really appreciate that. And now I just let my hyper go, and that hyper is extremely powerful. It can just pretty much obliterate any enemy in front of you. But when you get up in level and difficulty, those bosses, your hyper only takes out about a third of their life. So you have to actually build that thing up and just work on it, and it gets smaller. The percentage you take out gets smaller, down to 20, 15, like 10%. So it's a very good game though. If you like shmups, hey, I really recommend you check it out. You know, on the Get It scale, this is a really great game to pick up. I would say on the Get It scale, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. It's pretty cool. It's really not very expensive. I will check the price and actually pop it up in here because it's available on Steam, which is why I'm playing this on my PC. So you guys check it out. Again, thank you everyone for listening. I'll have another review up here shortly. So thanks for checking it out, and we'll keep you updated. Stay open. Open for a radio. What community sounds like. Stay open.